Okay, from the top. So, I know TikTok is or YouTube has been a search engine for you guys, and it's probably like, oh, I'm thinking about this business. Let me see what I can find. So, a mascot lady, I'm Keisha, a retired military mom of four, and this business is what pays the bills. I enjoy doing it. I started in 2013. It came from my son. It was his fifth birthday. We was like, let's find Leo from the Ninja Turtles. And I went on Alibaba from China. Costume came, his dad got in it, and you would have thought the Ninja Turtle really was in front of him. Like he talked about it for weeks. It was like Leo came to my party. So I actually started with a game trailer, not even a mascot. I started with the game trailer that comes pull up with the video games in it, with a 37-foot trailer. And while I'm booking that, people calling me asking me for characters. So I'm like, well, I don't have it, but let me find it. That's what people was doing, asking me for characters. So that's how that came about. It's been since 2014 and now. Other than the characters, I have bounce houses. I book out face painters, balloon twisters, foam. We have two venues. So this is a good starting point. And if you want to expand and build on it, you definitely can because it goes together. So from the top, I'm going to go through this, not harbor on it, but if you have a question, please just let me know because this is, I want you to get from A to B and B to Z. So all of our markets are different. We're all in different places. The characters in California and in Chicago and New York is different from Northeast Ohio. I'm like in a medium city. Even Columbus is our capital. That's like a bigger city, more money and things like that. So you don't want to come out the gate and just charge what I'm charging. And you may be in a rural area. You don't want to go too low and you could be making more or vice versa. So you want to research the people that's in your town that's already doing it. If you don't know how to do it, just Google Mickey Mouse character in your city. Mickey Mouse character in your city. People are going to come up. You're going to write down like their name, their prices, and what do the characters do? What do the characters do for that price? If you do not see somebody just on Google, go to a site called gigsalad.com. Gigsalad.com so that you can, that is a national place where you could type in, I'm looking for Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, a snowman, whoever, and it's going to tell you the most popular people in the area. So from there, you get, it's like 3 or 4 people or the most you could find, and you're going to compare. What do they charge? What do they offer? Maybe even look at their social media page. You could tell a lot from somebody's social media page. You could see what characters are booking, how they're interacting, and things like that. So that's the first thing. Once you say you have like 3 of those people in your area, 50 or less miles, if you got to go 100 miles, then you're going to list exactly what I said, their name, how much they charge, what they offer. And then you're going to compare. And after that, you're going to start coming up in your head. Well, the average of what they charge is $200 for an hour. So you want to be around in that area. You don't want to come out there and say that you're $500 an hour and your market don't support that. So that's research that we can do together if you guys need it. So while you do that, you do the research first because the second one is buying the costumes. You don't want to just go buying costumes and you ain't even look what's popular in your area. You want to see what people are already booking. Then you go buy the most popular one you see. The most popular one. Don't go buy one that you like. Don't go buy Scooby Doo from back when we was, that was popular, Pink Panther and stuff like that. You want to get something that's popular. That is the most important because it's a demand for it already. Miss Rachel, Gracie, Bluey, Spider-Man, Mickey Mouse, Elmo. Those are your ones that people are going to be looking for regardless. They're going to be looking for it. So if you start with something that's in demand, they see that you have it. Oh, I need that. How much? I need it. So you do that research, you figure that out, then you're going to buy your costumes. Another reason why you want to buy your costumes out the gate is because it takes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks sometimes to get here. So while you are waiting on them to come, that is when you move over to number 3 and you start setting up your business. Um, and it's just like it says here, come up with a name before you decide on that name. See if that name is available on all platforms. Even if you're not going to set up each of them, you want to at least just open it. So my business name is Park Play Party. Park Play Party on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That is to my parents and the people that I want to book my services. TikTok, I'm not marketing to book birthday parties. I am marketing to other people that want to own a business. My name, Park Play Party, is still in there, but it's really a separate business, and it's like the mascot lady. So that's why the name is different. But YouTube, Twitter, my website, everything is seamless. Park Play Party. And it started off as Park and Play in the beginning, but I was told by a mentor that that word and the symbol and or an is confusing. You don't know. You want something that's just like cut and dry. You want to try to not have what's it called, underscores and 3 dots and all that. You want somebody to type in your business name and find it. So I would say that's a bit of the research, coming up with a name, making sure it's available. Going to the bank, that's easy. You could start with your personal bank account, say, hey, I'm starting a business. I want to open it up. They may have perks for you. Getting the EIN number is free. Registering with your state is free. Don't pay anybody. Don't pay no websites. Don't pay anybody. You only to register your business with the state, you're paying the actual fee. So here in Ohio, it's $99. I'm imagining in other places it should be something very similar. When you get into 3, 4, 500 dollars, that is a third party website that is all they're going to do is ask you your information. They're going to go to the same site and fill it out, but they made X amount of dollars off you.
Mm.
The EIN number is completely free and it's very quick. You get that immediately. You're registering with the state. That's one that take like 2 or 3 weeks. I think they give you a PDF copy before they give you the one in the mail. Uh, any questions on number 3? Number 3 is all setting up your business. Easy, easy peasy.
I was told by someone that you don't necessarily have to set up your EIN number right away. Is that true?
I did,
Okay.
and it's free.
Mhm.
So to me, I wanted the bank account and the EIN number to match.
Mhm.
So I don't know why they said that. Maybe so you don't have to file taxes or something. I can only guess why they said that, but I would want it to match.
Okay.
Yeah, the time frame. Because when you go for funding later or just when somebody's looking at your business, they're gonna look like it was established on this date. You don't
Okay.
want to get into you started it 2 years ago and then you never
Did
applied for this
anything?
stuff. Yeah. Because they don't count until the day you file this paperwork.
Oh.
Um,
So is it a website you go to for the EIN number?
yeah, it's the IRS website. I'll I'll pull it down so I can put it in the group me chat.
Okay.
And then your state, when you're registering your business with the state, it's going to say
Mhm.
.gov, something official. If you got a question about it, just shoot it to me so I can make sure you're on the right site. Because
Okay.
that's a whole business and people charge ridiculous for something that we can do ourselves. All
Okay.
right. So we did our research, we ordered the things, the costumes, we're waiting on them to come in. We're setting up all our business. Um, back up. As you're doing this, screenshot everything. Screenshot everything. And this is why. You can take a picture of yourself on the computer, like, researching mascots in my area. Boom. Just put in your phone. Don't do nothing with it. Okay. When you order something and you see the shipping that it's on the way, screenshot it. If you while you're registering your business, screenshot it. When you see that the name is available, screenshot it. Document everything. Document everything. Put it in a file to the left. We're not going to use right now. But get in the habit, taking a picture, recording something, act like you Kim Kardashian with like you're documenting your life. The reason is when it's time for you to start posting on those pages, you might be starting from the beginning. That's the first things you're gonna put on that page. Hey, my name is so and so. I started this business, and then you're gonna have all that proof that you've been working. Is my screen still sharing? You have all that proof that you've been working on this business because you took screenshots along the way. Now, we got our business set up. We've been taking pictures and documenting every little thing. It don't matter how annoying it is. And after that, now we're going to start promoting it. Now we're going to start posting on that page. We're going to create a dope flyer, which you could do that free on Canva. I can send you a template. And whoever you starting with, let's say you starting with Bluey, you're going to say, Bluey visits available for the month of May. $50, a 15-minute visit with your favorite Bluey character. It's super low because it's so you can practice. It's so you could just get the sale. We're not trying to make the money right now. We're trying to get the sale. We're trying to do a practice run, go to a stranger house. If family book you, that's cool, that's support, but we will want a complete stranger to book us.
Mm-hmm.
We get that stranger clientele. Then while we there, we take pictures. While we there, we have something to give to the other parents. Hey, I'm Keisha. I'm just starting out. I got Bluey right now, but I'm gonna get some more in the future. Connect with me. Follow my page. I'm growing. People love to follow and help somebody that's just starting out because you're new. You're new, and people feel good about helping somebody start. It's just like service people. People go out their way. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Somebody hear you starting a business. Most people don't have courage to do that. So they're looking at you like, wow, like you're going to start your business. Like, okay, well, what can I do to help? Um, so you at that stranger party, you promote yourself, you leave your social media, you leave a flyer, you try to get your stuff in as many hands of the people that's
So
there.
where you going?
And then after that, you you're building up your portfolio. So you're taking pictures each time. Even when you go to the party, you're like, hey, getting ready to do this party for 5-year-old Mikey. They got Bluey. We're gonna be there for 15 minutes. You shooting a commercial of stuff that you're actually doing. Now notice I don't have to make nothing up. I'm not trying to, oh, what am I gonna post? I'm just recording what I'm doing. I'm going to a party. So even when you're done, oh, we just had fun. Uh 5-year-old Mikey, he loved it. And he asked us when we coming back, or he asked me where bingo was at. You're just talking to the camera. Even if you're not about to post it, you're still going to record it and things like that. So you start practicing with that. Yo, you can either do a low price or a free party. Just do a couple of them. You just want to get your practice, you want to get your logistics. After that is rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Once you have those photos and things like that, continuously make a list of 10 people in a genre. So like 10 daycares, 10 churches, excuse me, 10 libraries. You're going to use these pictures that you took. Say, hey, my name is Bushika. I just started my company, Play and More, and we have these characters. We would love to come out and do XYZ. We bring music, we play engaging games with the kids, we pose for pictures, boop de boop de boop. Keep making a list of 10 people. You call them, you email them, or you reach out on their social media continuously, and you keep track of what you're doing. That's it. Now, everything else is rinse repeat as you continue to post, as people see you are serious and you're doing this every weekend, the calls are going to continue to come in. You're going to get things that's in demand. So people are already looking for the latest thing, which I already told you who they were. And that is how that goes. Now, what propped this call last night was go ahead, Ladarius.
Hey, Miss Keisha, one more time. Can you run through those characters again? I just want to make sure I got all of them down pat, if that's okay.
For sure, for sure.
Please.
So Elmo
Okay.
is a classic.
Okay.
Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
Bluey is in demand right now.
Okay.
Spider-Man
Okay.
never gets old. And if I had to go with a fifth one for my top five, I would say Chase
Chase. Okay.
from
Paw
Paw.
Patrol. Yeah. Oh, I know. Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.
So Keisha, um, I drive the school bus, so I drop off at the daycare. So I did ask her, could I like come because I got a Easter bunny costume,
Yeah.
but I told her I'll stay like 30 minutes because I'm gonna do it in between my route. And I'm trying to think what when I go there, what should I do? Like to interact
Okay.
with them.
Yeah. So that's what prop this call. That's exactly what prop this
And she
call.
said she understand that people starting business, she'll like give the parents a flyer or whatever I have.
Yeah, yeah. People are very, very they want to help. They want to be a part of that story. Like I was there when she first got started or he got started and things like that. So I got a whole layout of what to do. I'll
Okay.
just talk through it right now until I pull it up. Um that's why you're practicing because you're going to create or use one of my playlists.
Okay.
When I go to a party,
Mhm.
always start off with me coming into the party with the theme music of the character that I brought. Once I do that, so it's SpongeBob SquarePants because he back there in the back. I was doing something with SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. That is, I bring music. I bring music because I don't have time to wait on people setting it up. Somebody forgot it. I need to be in control of the situation. So there's radios at Sam's Club. That's national.
Yeah, I got a portable one for my
Cool.
birthday.
Cool. Okay. On wheels. Boom. So I'm rolling
Mhm.
into the music. As that theme music is going, maybe you have to do it twice. The character is coming in, hi, shake hands, high five, greeting the room. Hello, I'm here. Once that's over, depending on the age of the child, I go into an icebreaker, which may be head, shoulders, knees, and toes, freeze dance. Um, you happy and you know it. Something that keeps the kids going. You don't never want to turn on YouTube with your commercials playing, that's gonna break the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You have your playlist already scheduled. On my playlist that I've shared and I share it again, all these songs tell you to do something. It's telling you to play limbo. It's telling
Mm-hmm.
you to like I said, freeze dance or regular line dance. So your playlist is gonna keep you on track of what you're doing. And you just keep doing it regardless if they start eating, if somebody got to go to the bathroom, it don't matter. You are a performer. So you're going to do what the playlist is saying the entire time.
Okay.
Now, if people getting restless or it's just not gelling, say, hey, we're going to take pictures at this time. Um, you can, if it's older kids and the little kids are not participating, take the older kids and play musical chairs with them. So that's where it comes in where you're adjusting to your environment, just like a DJ. If nobody is partying to Sexy Red, what is he gonna do? He's gonna change the song.
You're gonna change it up.
Yeah. But you're coming in there with your base of limbo, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, freeze dance, arm wrestling. You are I pass out balloons at the end. You have activities already in your head. Follow the leader. This stuff this is gonna become routine, like what am I trying to say? Muscle memory to do. And that playlist, having that playlist, you're just falling in onto it. 30 minutes, you could definitely keep up with 30 minutes. That's a good time frame.
Mm-hmm.
And jig at first, dance, party, pause, take pictures, and then end it with some more jig out, music,
Mm-hmm.
trolls, stuff like that. Um, then was good at a daycare. They got toys and stuff around.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the character to ad lib and play with the stuff that's in the room.
Okay.
That eats up time. You don't have to be doing the running man and doing all these TikTok dances the whole time. Just taking your time and personally, with your kids or with your little brother and sister, just playing with 3 or 4 kids, giving them that attention.
Time ago.
That's
Okay.
it. That's it. Do you have children?
Yeah, they're older now.
Yeah, yeah,
But I have grandkids.
yeah, yeah. Same thing. Same thing they do at Disney World, and it's like high five, give me a hug. Same thing. Same thing.
Okay, cool.
Uh, let me see here.
So will we be able to go back and watch this again?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I recorded it. I'm recording it. And then I also like to share with people that couldn't make it for whatever reason.
I have a question. So, how often or how much time do you spend, like, on a weekly basis on, like, revamping the business, coming up with ideas, and so forth?
Now, right now, if I had to put a time to it, like without doing the parties,
Hmm.
probably 10 hours,
Okay.
10 hours. But in the beginning,
Hmm.
probably about 30 a week.
Okay.
I woke up and I posted
Oh my
and I
God,
talked to
keep
people
going,
all
Maurice.
day. And when I was at work on my lunch break, I called customers back. On my way home from work, I called
Mhm.
customers back. I was so serious, like
Mhm.
he wasn't gonna tell me that this business was not it.
Mhm.
So now and then having a 1-year-old, it's a little different.
Mhm.
I repeat clients, but in the beginning, I would commit to like 30 days of like going hard. So people know who you are, know that you're serious. And it builds up your confidence as well.
Okay.
Yo, I'm so challenged. I'm trying to share this other screen. So be patient with me.
So I live in Illinois, and in Crystal, like on Crystal Lake.
Uh-huh.
Um, I called the lady and like I just act like I wanted her to book her
Mm-hmm.
to for her to come to my house, and she wanted to charge $35 for travel.
So it was far for her.
Yeah, like 25 minutes
That's our rules. That's our rules.
and 45 minutes for $145 for one character, and then additional characters was $135. And that come with music, photos with the kids, and a prize, gifts
Right.
for the kids.
That sounds about right. Right. The national um that sounds about right. What I do notice, some of my mascot friends, like just for fun, they always go viral. He's in Florida. They don't they just show up as them. That's it. They ain't bringing no tattoos, no stickers, no balloons. You you getting me and that's it. Um Everybody else they kind of offer something tangible to get a kid. Uh yeah. And then travel,
Yeah,
that's just
not to be in like your business, but do you charge for traveling or
if it's
like that?
yeah, if it's outside of like 20 minutes from the warehouse, yeah,
Okay.
I'm charging because it also comes into play if I got to go an hour away on a Saturday, I'm kind
Mhm.
of missing that next slot because I
Mhm.
could have booked another party that was closer, but I had to go an hour out to you, and now it's gonna take me an hour back. That's 3 hours, even if the
Okay.
party was only 45 minutes. So I need to compensate for that slot that I may not get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wanted to show you at the party. Okay, here's a song list. Um, so let's say we got Mickey and Minnie here. So started off with Hot Dog, Baby Shark. The baby was like turning two, so that's still popular. Uh,
Mhm.
if you happy, you know it. That Who's Next by Hip Hop Harry, and I can sing you all this. At the time,
Okay.
Go Daddy Go, it was like a YouTube. It was popular. A lot of the TikToks is a go for your playlist. That's a go. Um, Party Freeze Dance, that's a standard. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Elmo's rap. Don't be scared if you're doing a Mickey party and there's a good Elmo song. Don't be scared because they're still just a toddler. They know all the songs. It doesn't have to be all Mickey Mouse songs. Limbo, Hit Your Groove. That's like a TikTok Renegade TikTok, and then Old Town Road is on this playlist. Whatever I start with, I end with the same theme. So I came in with Hot Dog. I'm leaving on Clubhouse. So I'm still leaving on thing because like a grand entrance, grand closing. People like that type of theatrics. If they want to sing happy birthday, fit that in before it's over. If it's not a birthday party, just exit.
Oh,
Uh,
so you don't always have to sing happy birthday. That
no,
don't have
no,
to be in the package.
no, because sometimes it'd be too early. Or their
And they
guests,
want to do it later.
they don't want to do it twice. So I ask. I'll say we offer it, but if I get there and they ain't ate and it's looking crazy, hey, did you still want to sing happy birthday? If not, I'll play a different song.
Okay.
So you see this is suggested agenda here.
Mhm.
Line dance, follow the leader, like I said, arm wrestle. You can Get you a potato sack race set from Amazon, real cheap. That's an activity you could do indoors or outdoors. The characters can be the finish line where they
Okay,
gotta
cool.
run down to them and tag them and come back. That eats up time. Hot potato. You don't always have to have a potato. You can have a regular bowl. You can have a balloon, or you can have a stuffed animal, and it could be hot, whatever. Uh, musical cheers, duck, duck, goose, head, shoulder, knees, toes, hokey pokey, itsy bitsy spider, happy you know it.
So another question. So
Yeah,
you know how you have like line dance, follow the leader, all that stuff. Who helps host that? Like, do you have another additional person with you to kind of like organize the next activity, or
for
is
sure. So,
okay?
um, I have is either I'm doing a party myself, my sister helps out, and then one of the older daycare teachers, she is a primary on doing these parties. So between us three, one of us is the host that drives to the party, help the character put the costume on, run the music, direct traffic, make sure everything is good, make sure a kid is not smacking the character around, and we are facilitating the music. The character is being a character, silly, dancing, uh, engaging with the kids. But we have one person not in costume, and I try to wear something like on a theme, like look. If I don't have on a park play party shirt, I try to have something like bluey on, depending on what the character is. I try to fit the party mood, and then the one unmascot person did one mascot person. So we call that a host.
Mm.
Yeah. If you have to get in there by yourself, you gotta set your playlist. You can't talk. It gotta be real tight. You gotta ask the parent for help. But we always send two people. Two people. That's why they need to pay 200 and up pretty much, because you using two people. Like my time, I might have to pick this teenager up and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so we talked about getting started at the party, having your playlist and things that you can do. What else? What else we got questions about?
Hey, Miss Keisha, I have a question. When it comes to, and this may have already been asked, but when it comes to your vendors, right? Um, who do you recommend that that we build a relationship with initially? Who you seen had the fastest ship times and the best quality of characters thus far? For someone that's starting out, because here I did what you stated earlier. I researched in the area. Nothing close to here, but somewhere in Columbus, Georgia, which is about 200 miles away from me, right? So it's nothing in this area at all that really offers what we're trying to
Wow.
offer. Yeah,
Wow.
so it's, I mean, and we're right outside. We're in a military town, military bases right here. So like I was telling my business partner, events, I know for sure we're going to be good for events. Like Easter's coming up. We have a festival coming up here that hosts a lot of festivals here within the area. But I've never seen characters until Christmas time when they do Whoville.
With
So it's
yeah, with the Grinch.
yeah, with the Grinch and Dr. Seuss, so on and so forth. So there's nothing in this area, nor in the upper portion of Florida, Mississippi. It's just in Columbus, Georgia, for now.
What about Dalton, Alabama?
Dothan is 30 minutes away, but I didn't see that,
That's okay.
and that's probably why I got to go on that salad, what you call gig salad, what you were speaking of, because I looked around, didn't see anything for Dothan, and that's 30 minutes up the road.
So another website just like Gig Salad, it
Uh-huh.
party characters for kids.
Okay, party character.
Oh, party character.
They are a national company.
Okay,
So you use them for the research, and once you get your name and you ready to go, you're going to reach out to party characters for kids and say, "Hey, I'm in X city. Please put me on your vendors list." So they can reach out to you when people call them nationally for a party in your area.
okay,
Gig Salad, you can set up your profile by yourself and you
okay.
put your location. So it's not going to show me prices because
Okay.
Party Characters for Kids, they are the national place. All they're going to do is find who is the closest. So that will
Okay.
be you in that area. And they're going to say, hey, how much you charge? They probably charge the customer maybe $250. And if you say you're $180, they take the difference.
Okay.
Let's see. What about Ozark?
Yep, that's near. That's about 20 minutes. Ozark and Dothan.
Okay, Ozark is they saying Santa Claus. Okay, they only talking about the holidays.
Okay.
Yeah, they only talking about Christmas and Easter for
Okay.
$150 an hour. Let me see if I can find somebody else really quick.
Okay. Thank you.
Enterprise.
That's where I am.
Okay. And Birmingham is not close, right?
That's 3 hours.
Oh, that's too. My mom is from Birmingham. Yes, all national places.
Okay.
All right. So what's the next big city?
Next to me is Montgomery. Well, actually, no. Dothan. So we have Dothan, Ozark, Enterprise, Elba, ELBA.
I'm gonna try Ozark real quick.
Okay.
They're talking about. No, they more into decor.
So far, Dothan was the only place that has something. Miss Keisha.
Yeah, how do you spell that again?
Dothan.
Yeah, but it was Party Characters for Kids. It was the national company. I want to get somebody local.
Okay.
Go somebody with bounce houses. Okay. Let's see if they got social media though. No.
Okay.
It's somebody.
Yeah.
It's somebody. They just might not be that close. This is Bertie. Bertie. I'm looking at Instagram, y'all.
Okay. Out of that girl.
Is it real rural? Because it's a military. I never been there.
No, it's more city, not very big though. But it's a nice size city though. It's Dothan and Enterprise. They're pretty decent sized cities. Not like a metro area. It's not that big.
Yeah.
And you can say kind of rural, I guess. You know, I think population here is. Let me see. What the population is here. I'm not talking to you, baby girl. Population here is well. This was in 2023. Was 30,000 in this area. So, and Dothan is 71,000 as of 2023 though.
Okay. What about we got Wish Upon a Party? Wish Upon a Party. No, this is claiming.
That's down by the beach area. It looks like it. Destin, Crestview. That's about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. and that's northern Alabama,
Uh-huh.
about 3 hours away. Montgomery's like an hour and a half.
Well, she been in business. This person been in business since 1993.
Mm,
I was snooping around there.
okay,
205 Fun.
205 Farm.
Uh,
Okay,
right here, yeah. See, some people they don't have a good so I should be able
yeah,
to
social media presence.
yeah, I should be able to
Yeah,
Google it and
yeah, and all your stuff pop up, your social media and everything.
yeah, so yeah, the market is wide open and this SpongeBob is ugly. I hope that's not new.
Okay, so that's a good thing for me then, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay,
And making all those pages will help,
okay,
like your Twitter and all that. And
okay,
our post is gonna help find you on Google.
okay. And our name, guess what our name is gonna be?
What's that?
It's Happy Birthday.
Happy birthday?
That's
Okay.
it. Simple. Happy birthday. As of now,
That's different.
yeah, happy birthday.
Check and see if the website is available.
Okay, will do.
Yep.
And another thing I thought was important too that I saw you dropped in the group was insurance.
Yeah.
We're talking about making the money, but the insurance portion of it, um, liabilities and things of that nature. What would you recommend for insurance, and what type of insurance do we need when doing something like this?
So general business insurance will take care of you.
Okay,
And the best person, like I put in the group numerous times, is Clowns of America
okay,
because
I got that.
it's usually one operator, maybe two operators. The prices are very, very, very friendly.
Okay,
And um it could cover you, your staff, um, me and the guy that trained me that's been doing it for 25 years, nothing has never happened.
okay,
Never happened. But when you go into the schools, when a business is contacting you, are you licensed and insured? Yes, I have a business license with the state because I did that in the beginning. Yes, I have insurance through Clowns of America. Here is my certificate of insurance, my COI to show proof. And clowns, they just have the best rates, probably because of that coalition of it covers clowns, face painters, balloon twisters, and mascot owners. Once you get to bounce houses, they don't cover anything like that, and the prices dramatically change. But it's really it's general business insurance, and it's like the minimum $2 million coverage. So even if you don't
okay,
go to the vendor, it's the same. The language is general business insurance with another um, insurance provider.
okay. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. So do y'all feel like you got the power to get started, get going, do that first party at the daycare? What
Mm-hmm. I'm
Yes,
getting there.
indeed.
do I need to be in y'all AirPod? Uh, like you on a
Like,
blind
hey,
date? Like move left, play slide.
I'm gonna be thinking of you. Like, okay, she said this, she said that. So I
Yeah.
can just like pick any. I can just. What's the good song that for the Easter Bunny? Like, it doesn't matter the ones on the playlist. I could just pick.
Yeah, I got some Easter Bunny ones. I would just start it. I would just come into that, but I would go into the other games.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I got all your playlists on my phone. So
Oh, good, good,
and
good.
I got it um downloaded for my speaker too.
Yeah, and don't be scared to create and put your own jazz in there. There's something that's popular in your area.
Okay,
I wouldn't know, I'm only
right.
um, know what's going on here. But you got to get out there. I don't care if your first one is free or it's $25. You got to get out there and see if you like it and see, get comfortable.
Yeah, that's yeah. I need to get comfortable because I get to thinking all I don't know. And then I get hyped like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, but so that's me. I
Um,
get to shy it away, like, oh no, uh-uh.
Nope, but if you will go in there with a game plan, with your
Okay.
playlist already, and rehearse with your person,
Mhm.
is, hey, treat these kids like your little brother, little sister, your grandkids, your kids, and have fun.
Okay.
Have fun.
Let's do this 30 minutes and get going.
Exactly. I could take somebody that can't dance, got two left feet off the street, and I could take them and put them in a costume, and we can get through that party.
Okay.
The host really get them through it. You keep that
Okay.
party going. Imagine that you're a DJ, treat them like your kids, and mainly all they want to do is take pictures and say
So
that
I'm gonna be the one with the music. I'm gonna because I got my nephew. He's coming with me, so I'm the one gonna be handling this music.
gonna handle the music and the flow of the party.
Okay.
Keep the
So
time.
how like instead of like keep looking at my watch, I'm like, okay, how will I know when 30 minutes up?
You gotta look at your phone. You gotta look at it. And
Okay.
then if you keep using the same playlist, is you gonna start realizing when this song come on, I'm about here.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
So I
gotta
need to start listening right now.
you can. But I look, I was doing a party, so I still look at the clock. I still look,
Okay.
yeah, that I don't think that go away.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Uh,
how do you sorry,
Go
but how
ahead.
do you ease up out of there?
That's why you gotta look at that clock. Cause I'ma tell them, cause some parties you go get in and you gonna be like, I should stay. Y'all was lit. Y'all made the party go fast. You gonna get in the parties and they gonna be with everything. We doing this, all right, we doing this. You gonna look up and that 40 minutes flew by. But some parties, little Jimmy gonna be scared.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be feel like you dragging and yeah, I need to know how much time. But I start transitioning. I end with giving the kids the balloons. I end with the singing of happy birthday. Last call for pictures. So as they're hearing that, they know the time is winding down. Hey,
Okay.
Dad, we got 5 more minutes left. Is there anything else we could do? We got 5 minutes. And
Okay.
you probably got 8 minutes. Like I just kind of lied to you.
Mm-hmm.
So if I told you five, but you had eight, so you really had enough time to get grandma in the picture,
Mm-hmm.
whoever else, all that. But you just ease on out of there. And then that's why I play that theme song again or a different song from that character. Hey, Elmo's leaving. I'll tell him bye. Hugs,
Okay.
high fives, the same way we came in, the same way we come out.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Yep.
So I need an idea. My Easter bunny's a little I'm not even proud of my Easter bunny, but I got off of Amazon because before I even started getting all the mascots and stuff. But I want to do something like as a quote unquote grand opening for Easter.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing an Easter egg hunt, but I'm like, I think that'd be too much work for me right now. But I don't know. Do you have any other ideas?
Just do a low cost visit.
Oh, okay.
Do a low cost visit like uh $35, something like
Okay.
porch pictures where you could be in and out. I get what you're saying. You don't want to organize a whole event,
Mm-hmm.
got a stage, it gotta look this way. Uh then if you I don't know where it would be at, all that. But it's easier for you to go to somebody's house. And even if you don't get paid for it, that's where you go to your friends, family, your baby. But I see a head poking in.
Oh yeah.
Is it a he or she?
It's a she.
Okay. I only see some eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
Put the baby in the Easter bunny lap.
Mm-hmm.
Pictures.
Okay.
Her little cousins act like you don't know these kids. These are the promo. So
Okay.
take those pictures today and say, hey, I'm going around Easter Sunday. I'm available 10 to 2. It's only $35. And do that. Do that.
Okay.
But the low thing, yeah, they only give you $35. But guess what you're gonna get when you get there? Yo, business card, I got this and that, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like it's a chain, it's an exchange.
Okay.
It's not that they got over on you. You're building that relationship.
Okay. I think I'm actually gonna take my bunny to work tomorrow.
Yeah, people
and
hire
take
me to
pictures
go to work
on my
too.
floor. Yeah.
People have hired me to come to adults too. Bars,
Cause
everything.
they be excited too.
Everything. Me and the
Yeah.
Grinch, and Holiday Mickey, we was in the bar last year.
See, I want to do that this weekend. I want to go to the bar and my buddy thing, but I'm like, no, let me not. That's doing too much. But I still
I
wanted
never
to
did the
though.
bunny. Yeah, I never did the bunny.
Like it's too much.
So
But
you can go to like places just
And
I live by a park, but it's like cold right now. But just
yeah,
like
same
when I
here.
get other characters, I was thinking like one day just dress up and walk out there.
yeah, I do. I
Because
walk out
all the
there.
parents come to the park with the kids
Mm.
where I live at. So I could just walk out there.
Go up, go ahead.
I
That's
live like directly across out my door. They go to park,
but
and
two
it's a lot of
always had
parents.
two people. Always had two people. So
Yeah,
nobody be weirded out. Like, where did this cost? Like, who was in there? You gonna be
right.
the
I
yeah.
have my husband to come with me, or my grandson. He's 17. That's the oldest one, my grandson, and all my other grandkids are. The last one is 3 on
Okay.
down.
Yeah. Or go to the library. The library was very helpful. Um, getting the word out and practicing. A nursing home in the beginning had me
Oh
come.
yeah, you know what? My husband works at a nursing home. Maybe I can ask him to, you know.
Oh, sis, ask them all. Get into the mind frame of asking, and what else? Record yourself asking. Hey,
Okay.
my name is this. I want to know if the little mom and pop diners. Hey, do y'all want to do Easter breakfast with the bunny?
Mhm.
Might say no this year, or they might say come on. But last year, I mean, next year when you ask again, hey, you remember me? I'm asking earlier this time. Let's put something
Okay.
on the books.
Okay.
X. That's it. That's all. X every day. Every day. Work on your business in some type of way. Every day.
So every day I know I gotta.
Tell somebody. Tell somebody what you're doing. That's all you're
Yeah,
doing.
I'm not telling nobody. It's just a secret. It's just me and you and a group. No, nobody else. Just me, you, and a group.
But the people, unless you're gonna do virtual visits, the people in your hometown gotta know.
Yeah. Okay,
Don't
I
be
gotta get it
shy.
together because I nobody know. Just me and us.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Post on that social media page. And if you don't want to do it, have the kids do it. Or always post as the character. You don't have to be on there if you don't want to.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks for the information. It
No fun.
was good.
Yes,
I
thank
enjoyed it.
you. Every time I go in the group, I'm like, I have faith. Like I could do this.
Yeah, I get to write down some stuff. Yeah, you helped us out a lot.
That's a
You helped
lot of
me out
great
a lot.
information.
It
Yeah,
is.
I
a
write
lot of
all
great
my
information.
information down. I
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
gotta get up out this shyness and start.
Yeah. And all that is motivation. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah. Because yesterday I was trying to do some content, and I was just walking down the street in the costume, and like people were stopping, taking
Flowing.
pictures, and
Yep.
yeah.
They sell themselves. They
hmm
sell themselves. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. All they just want to know how to book you.
hmm
How to put yourself out there.
And I
Yeah.
may and look, ladies, I may have asked, and what vendor did y'all go through again? I got so much information I've taken down. What vendor do I need to start with first?
Oh, you did ask that. I would say Claudio,
hmm
Luis is my
That's my go-to.
person.
Claudio Ruiz.
Yeah. One
Yeah, I
page
see his
says
web
Claudio.
page. Okay.
One page says Luis. It's the same person.
Okay.
hmm
And he's overseas.
Yep.
hmm
Yep. He's
What's
in
usually
Peru.
what's usually the shipping time on his stuff?
Now that Easter is over, probably about 4 or 5 weeks.
hmm
5 weeks. And how does he take payment, y'all?
Zelle, Cash App, um,
PayPal.
PayPal.
Okay.
Credit
Okay.
card, Apple Pay,
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Okay. Wherever way the money goes, he flows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I got a
please,
video.
Claudio.
I got a video on these vendors too because people get nervous
Yep.
um
Yep. Yeah.
Like
because
they gonna
I
take our
just asked
money.
that. Yeah, my business partner just he like, are these safe? I'm like, they shopping with them, man. You know, you got
Mm-hmm.
people who've actually spent money with them.
for years,
Okay.
And
even
he's really
during
nice.
COVID
Mm-hmm.
with Claudio, they couldn't ship out. We were still putting in our orders in. He was kind of running sales and he couldn't get it out because of COVID and stuff like that. Soon as it was over, soon as those bans was over, everything came. Like he's the person I've known the longest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that one I will vouch for. Anybody else that I've shared, I bought stuff from them, but I haven't
Okay.
bought as much.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. He's not gonna run off on your money
Mm-mm.
at all. And if he couldn't
Okay.
get something out, which that hasn't happened, but if he couldn't get something out, he would communicate with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So Claudio is gonna be the first guy, and I can get any one of those Elmo, Mickey, Bluey, or Chase from him. Correct,
Yeah, yeah.
Miss Keisha?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He can make
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
I know Boris referred Jack Cloud. I did reach out to Jack Cloud because I was gonna get my bingo and my Lilo from him. But I don't know what. Oh, just wipe it up, girl. Um so I'm in the process of getting that from him. Have you ever got anything from him?
I haven't, but Boris is a stand-up dude.
Yeah,
So
I really like him.
yeah, I trust him. He said he's been buying stuff from him. I would trust Boris. I just never bought anything.
Mm-hmm.
I may have seen his name once or twice, but I've never had to buy anything from him. The person that she used to be real fast is Judy. Well, your stuff was coming like in 2 weeks, but
Mm-hmm.
this last bunny I needed from her, it was about a month. It was kind of Claudio time. So
Mm-hmm.
it may be because it's Easter, everybody was getting something from them. That may be the case, but Judy was the fastest on other stuff. She's a little not as known. And what I was gonna say, Ladarius, is they Claudio English is the best. The other ones that English is not the best. You're not gonna get no tracker until it ships. You're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna get an email saying we got your pay. Their business is not American based like us. Like when somebody books a character from me, they get an auto message. They getting 3 things when they book something from me. You're not going to get that from them, but you will get your stuff. They will send you a picture of the shipping information or like just literally type the shipping number into your messenger. So that's how they do. One of the guys, he cold with it, but you got to translate. You got to speak to him in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even you'll say something in English, he reply in Spanish. So you gotta keep going to the translator.
Okay. Well,
Miss
Yeah.
I
Keisha,
thank
what
you
guy is
for your
that?
information.
His name is I had to get a cookie monster from him.
So one more thing before I go. So the important days, you think of something like, yeah, I got to get out there for the important days. I see like National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day,
Mm-hmm.
just like that. You think
Yeah,
of something to do?
yeah, so like run a cookie campaign. Pizza day. If you got Ninja Turtles, run a
Mm-hmm.
campaign. You going with the theme and any trends.
Oh,
That's our we are here to have fun. So pick up on all that type of stuff. Let's see here. Carlos Canani. Carlos Canani does not speak any English, but a lot of his work is really good.
Mm.
And what I didn't like, I was skeptical because I had only dealt with Claudio for so long. He used Western Union.
And so
Mm,
is Jack Cloud.
Okay. It kind of make you like,
Yeah, that's how I was like,
ugh.
Mm. I didn't know
But
that still exists.
he uses that or MoneyGram. Yeah.
Yeah, it's at
Wow.
Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But Carlos
Carlos Canani. How you spell that name, the last name, Miss Keisha?
Cannai.
Okay.
He's on no Canani.
Okay. And he's in the group, right? I saw a few of them in the group that would
Yeah,
drop.
he's in the group. Yeah,
Okay.
Carlos Canani.
Okay.
Very, very good. My Florida contact, because like over the years you kind of make friends with
You
people
real.
on
You build
social media.
relationships.
He put me on to him, and I needed
Okay.
something that Claudio, he just wasn't, it wasn't giving me the look I wanted. I wanted that old school Cookie Monster, and
Mm.
he was able to make it for me.
Wow.
Mm.
Yep.
Okay.
So
I'm
Awesome.
excited.
Awesome.
Me
Yeah,
too.
this has been awesome.
cool.
Thank you, Miss
And
Keisha.
thank
I
you for
really
coming
Thank
on
appreciate
you.
it.
Zoom.
No
Yeah,
problem. No
this has been
problem.
awesome.
I am gonna come back Sunday at 7. I will record it and drop it in there. But
Okay.
anybody that need help with the Easter Bunny promo or run, it is a little science to that. You can use this app where like a kind of like DoorDash, but it's like a say you got 10 stops, you put all the addresses in there and it routes the route. And then
Oh.
you tell your customer like, hey, we're gonna be there between this time. Your bunny visits. You could do it with any character. It's very good and popular for this time. So I am
What's the name of the app again?
it
Did you
is
say it?
Road Rage.
Road Rage?
Yeah. Let me see.
Boy, if you know, you know.
So you said you coming back on Sunday, or you gonna just
Yes,
put it
ma'am.
up?
I'm gonna come back on Zoom and I'm gonna do it.
No. Stop it.
I will let the replay. I will put the replay in the group.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll put the app in the group too, so you don't gotta worry
Okay.
about it. So I
Okay.
owe y'all the IRS, the EIN,
Mm-hmm.
the app for making your visits, and what else? Anything else?
Mm,
I don't think you gave us the whole
yeah, man.
bag
Yeah.
to start.
All right, I want to hear them reviews. Next time we talk, I want to hear what I did. Post some pictures.
Okay, I gotta get out there. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm about to pack my bunny suit for work right tomorrow.
Okay, I'm a think I gotta get out there.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna
Okay,
go.
thank you.
All right. Good.
Thank you. Y'all have a good
Thank you.
evening.
You as
Y'all
well.
Thanks. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, bye-bye.